Tina with Hanging with Frugal Tina. To my returning subscribers, as always, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for commenting. Anybody who's new here, I hope you like what you see. I hope you stay, and I hope you subscribe too. So what are we doing? I have been doing a week-long challenge on a limited budget and seeing how I could feed my family throughout the week. And I did really good. I ended up with a lot of extra food. I probably could have did it for less. But today we are making chicken gumbo. Pause. I mean chicken and sausage gumbo. I hadn't planned on making that, but when I was looking at the ingredients, it just spoke to me. So that's what we're doing. Before I begin that, I'm going to show you everything that we have left and what we're cooking. So let's get it, let's go. Come on, let's heat up the pots. Here's everything we got left from the grocery haul. I have six potatoes, 2 carrots, 1 chicken leg and thigh left. Remember that big pack I had? I had 2 packs. The other pack I didn't use. I'm probably not going to use it. We have 3 onions, some of the black beans. That's what rice we have left. We have 4 packs of ramen noodles, 1 can of corn. This is the peppers I saved from yesterday. There's also a piece of the refrigerator that I saved. I forgot to pull that part out. This is what's left of, down by my thumb, is the chili on the top half. That's what's left of the pulled pork. We have half a container of sour cream. And the macaroni cheese, which I totally forgot about. Lettuce in the back. I charged myself for lettuce thinking I would use up what I had. We never even touched it. We have a little bit more than a quarter jar heavy of salsa. This is what's left of the pulled pork. This here is what's left of the beans. And these containers are where we get the Hillshire Farms lunch meat. That's what these containers are, so you have an idea. We have 2 full ones and a half of one. I have a piece of John Morrell sausage left from yesterday. I have 2 small tortillas. We have 6 eggs left. We don't have any more bread. That's it. Please bear with me a little bit longer with the voiceovers. I'm trying to get it out of the way so we can enjoy the video. I'm going to show you what was left after dinner and what I would have done with the leftovers. For breakfast, I used what was left of the eggs and 4 of the potatoes. For lunch, Eric and I had leftovers. The rest, I made a hearty 4 boxes of macaroni and cheese with bacon bits. They absolutely loved it. I was left with black and pinto beans, 4 packs of ramen, 1 pack of chicken legs and thighs, 1 box of macaroni and cheese, less than half a jar of salsa, 1 can of corn, half a jar of barbecue sauce, 2 potatoes, 3 soft tortilla wraps, and 2 onions. Had I continued this for another day, on day 8, since the kids were at school, I would have had a bean and potato wrap for breakfast with salsa and onion. For lunch, I would have ramen noodle or make some kind of a bean stir fry. For dinner, I would feed the kids chicken, barbecue chicken, a mix of beans and corn, and some macaroni and cheese. Okay, here's what you're going to need for tonight's dinner. The first 3 things are really not part of it, but I'm going to add it in. I have some pinto beans, some black beans, and I have, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 little tortilla shells right there. As far as the spices in the back, you're going to need a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, 2 bay leaves, a teaspoon of thyme, 1½ teaspoon paprika, not smoked, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon cayenne, 6 tablespoons flour, 6 tablespoons butter, and I'm using 4 cups, and I'm using the bouillon. You're also going to need some sausage. I'm going to add this piece of chicken in it. It's part of gumbo. I don't know. It's not authentic. I don't know how to make gumbo. This is only my second time making it. I'm going to throw some carrots, peppers, onion, and some rice in it. And we're just going to see how this turns out. There is 3 in there. Okay, as usual, we got to get the prep work out of the way. Okay, that's all chopped up. Now this recipe, I'll put in the drop box below, does call for a cup of red pepper and green pepper, I think. But that's what I have, so that's what I'm using. I'm going to dice up the sausage and the chicken now. I'm going to take this sausage and I'm just going to cut it in half and then like coin it and then cut it in half, one or the other. All diced onto the chicken. Okay, so I cut up the sausage and the leg and thigh, that's the bone. I'm going to put it into the gumbo and pull it out towards the end so I can get all of the goodness off of that. What we're going to do first is we're going to melt down 6 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so I was going to start with the carrots in the pot first, but I changed my mind, so I took it out. So you might see a little bit of carrots in here. I'm going to soften the carrots up just off camera in a little bit of the broth that we're going to put in here so that they can soften up while I'm getting the rest of the food going. So you need 6 tablespoons of butter in this pot. Okay, so I'm just going to add this, I was going to say 6 cups of flour. The 6 tablespoons of flour in here, just a little bit at a time. And we want to do it low and slow, and we want it to come to a nice brown color. Now, I'm using ShopRite here in New Jersey, their vegetable spread. Yeah, vegetable spread, not butter. So mine may not look as brown as it should. It may actually just be a little bit more yellow. I think they put a lot of coloring in it. So if mine doesn't come to like a brownish color, then that's why. Okay, to that goes our veggies. Put that in there. I'm just going to give those a little bit of a head start on the onions. Do not walk away from this at this point because it can burn. I think I need a touch more butter in there. Just a smidge, just so I can wet the bottom of the pan. In goes the onions. This comes together quickly, guys. So let me mix these around till they soften and I'll be right back. In goes the onions. This comes together quickly, guys. So let me mix these around till they soften and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to add the garlic. I have to take mine out with a knife because I bought some garlic and I filled this jar, and when you do that, all you get is water. So every time you go to spill it out, you get a bunch of water. So, and all of the ingredients, like I said, you go down to where the description box is. You'll see a little thing that says more. You hit the more button, a drop down box will come. We just need this for about 30 seconds. So now we're going to add the chicken, including that bone. We'll take it out later. So I want to get all that meat off of the back there that I couldn't pick off with my hands. Now we're just going to give this just a little color. I almost want to say I need a bigger pot, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to think it. If the bone wasn't in here, I wouldn't be thinking that. Let's give that a minute. Okay, I know it's looking a little wonky down in there, but don't worry about it. We're gonna deglaze all of that. I did pull a tiny bit, well, some of it out because I was running out of space on the bottom. I'm gonna add it right back in. Okay. To this, we're adding all of our seasonings. So the garlic powder, the thyme, and I'm not gonna put that much pepper in there because we could always add more pepper. Salt, well, that wasn't thyme, that was the bay leaf. This is thyme, paprika, cayenne. You put that back in there. Oh my goodness, it smells so good already. All right, let's give that a minute. Okay, I'm going to add in the carrots. Remember I said I wanted to cook the carrots on the side a little bit? Well, I cooked it in the broth. So that's all going in here. Let me just get the carrots in first. I don't know if carrots go in gumbo. I think anything kind of goes in a gumbo. Kind of like stew. Okay. So we're just going to start deglazing the pan. There's some of the broth we did before. I cooked the carrots in. And we're going to bring this back to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it. I'm going to add more broth in just a second. All right, so we're going to bring this to a boil. I don't even know if we're going to need all those beans and stuff, but I'm going to add some in because I know Eric loves his beans. I might warm them up and keep them on the side for those who want beans and those who don't want beans. Okay, so bring that to a boil. Okay, so we're at a boil. And I only put a very small amount of cayenne in here, so I've already told the kids if they want it hotter. We have hot sauce, we have more cayenne, so they can make it more spicy to their liking. So we're gonna give that a 20-minute simmer and we'll be back. Before I forget, I said we're gonna do a 20-minute simmer. I have to reduce the heat first to a simmer. There we go. Alrighty, let's look and see what's going on in the pot. You give her a stir with my little helping hand here. Could be a little bit thicker. It's supposed to be like a stew. So I'm going to give that another minute because it's not quite thick enough. Now look at that. She's looking yummy. It's thick, kind of like a, how can I describe it? Like stew. It's thick like stew. That's a good way to describe it. Tell them I see you at the table.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
Hello! We're at the table! Get too close, we can't do it, right? I can't wait to taste this. It's been simmering and I've been smelling it. I only have rice in mine. Eric wanted beans. Pinto beans, black beans, and rice. Also, besides what's inside. So we're gonna, it's nice. It's supposed to be thick, like, not gravy, but like stew. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be hot, guys.
Trying to get a little bit of everything here.
I know. I put carrots in there, sausage, and chicken. We're gonna have to give it a good blow. We might have to pause for a second because it's really hot.
You took a bite?
No, I just stuck my lip in it.
Oh.
You started without me, right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Wow. Whoop, got a little bit of kick to it though. For me anyway. Wow, that's good.
It is.
You like it with the beans and stuff?
Yeah.
Think it needs hot sauce?
A little bit.
A little bit? I like hot sauce. They do. Kids will love it. So what do you think?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Wow! I didn't expect that for leftovers.
This is leftovers?
Well, not really. The chicken I just cooked and the meat I just cooked, but it's what was left out of everything that we cooked.
I didn't even tell.
There you go. All right. Well, I'll see you at the wrap up. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, our last meal of the budget week is over. And how'd we do? Absolutely devoured it. That was my second time ever making gumbo, and it was absolutely delicious. Without a doubt, probably one of the best meals that were up there. So I hope you try it. I hope you like it. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.